Guess what I'm discovering? Sharia law is coming to Amazon. Amazon's Kindle, I guess you could say. Because what I did is, on August 6th, you know it says August 5th on the in the book, I published a book called The Qur'an Says What? Which is a collection of my dialogues with Muslims on the internet, mostly YouTube. And being it's an ebook, it's always being worked on because I can always add more to it and stuff. And I have been. It's a book that's actually growing, and I could write more books, but I'd like to just build this one up, you know, because I've written almost 70. I've almost published 70 books to Amazon. But anyway, I didn't care for the book cover I made. It's basically me just reading the Qur'an, you know, in kind of darkness. And so what I did is I'm gonna make a better one, but make it more controversial. So I made a picture for the book cover of me on the toilet reading the Qur'an. You don't see me, you know. I'm actually clothed, but you don't know that when you're watching the video. You know, you think, my gosh, maybe this guy really is doing something. You know, because what I did, the reason why I made that video, the reason why I made that book cover, me reading the Qur'an on the toilet, is because on the internet, on YouTube, it's believed that if you go into a bathroom with the Qur'an, all it will transform you into a monster. You know, like an ape or a pig. As a matter of fact, well, anyway, here's the book cover I made. You see here? Here's the book cover I made, and the reason why I did it is because of yeah. Oh yeah, these videos here. If you click on them, it'll take you to if you click on those links, it'll take you to videos where Muslim videos warning you what happens if you kick the Qur'an. They used to be like if you walked into the bathroom with pretty much changed the title on some of them, but it made me make my own video here. Where because I thought, yeah, if you click on it, it's called the video is called Flirting with Monsterhood. Yeah, Flirting with Monsterhood.
Hi. You know, it's quite apparent to me that
but anyway, if you ever want to see that, you can type in Flirting with Monsterhood and it might take you to that video if you went to YouTube. But anyway, that's the reason why I made that book cover. You know, I wanted to show them if I made that video over 6 years ago, but I wanted to, you know, show Muslims that, hey, you know, making this video to show that I haven't really turned into a monster yet. I've gotten some more gray hair, you know, but not really actually turned into a monster. But guess what happened? Amazon is not showing this book cover. It's not showing this book cover. I'll show you. It's not showing this book cover. It's not showing that book cover. Apparently, it was too offensive to show someone on the toilet reading the Qur'an. So, and by the way, you really can't tell that. You can't tell I'm on the toilet. All you can tell is there's some toilet paper here. You know, it's the only thing that gives it away. That it'd be on the toilet. And if you try to buy my book, you won't see this unless you buy my book. So what happens is, if you go to buy this book, this is the original. You'll see this instead. You'll see this. It says, look inside. Does that look like I'm on a toilet? No. It's just me reading the Qur'an. But if you click on it, look inside, boom, it's this one. Goes to show you, Sharia law is coming to Amazon. Right now, it's book covers. Pretty soon, they'll get, because the reason why is because when Obama was at the UN, blaming a videotape called the Innocence of Muslims, he blamed that on the terrorist attack in Benghazi. To the point where I call her the Hildebeest Hillary, tries to say, what difference does it make if it's just people walking and deciding to hurt somebody? No, it was planned but she didn't want to make it look like a terrorist attack, because would show it might hurt the election when Obama was going to be reelected in 2012. But anyway, he was at the UN and he said there must be no future for those who would slander the Prophet of Islam. And in Islam, you know what slander the Prophet of Islam is? It's just exposing what you think is stupid or evil in the Quran and Hadith. And the innocence of Muslims, that video, that disgusting video, as O'Blamer and Hildebeest called it, was based totally on Islamic sources. It was based on the Hadith. And they put the creator of that video in prison for over a year. His name was Nakula. I don't know what happened to him, but they put him in prison, hurting our freedom of speech in the process of doing that and appeasing terrorist Islam. Just like he did with Iran by letting them have everything, including 24 days to hide stuff, including giving them $150 billion and making it so inspectors from America can't go in there, you know. And then Iran still goes to Russia and goes against them. And do we attack them? No. In other words, this thing in the White House is the biggest appeaser of terrorist Islam, like you wouldn't believe, you know. And when he said he was going to stand on the side of the Muslims should have ill wind blow, he was telling the truth. And apparently, that Sharia, that attack on freedom of speech and expression, the attack on the amendment for freedom of speech and expression is starting right now, making it so you can't see pictures that are, I guess, book covers that are controversial, like the Qur'an says what when I'm on a toilet. So just a matter of time. So if you want to buy my books, you better hurry up, because it looks like they're going to be eventually pulled off. But